Okay guys, welcome to Hike Tech. We're doing another gear review today on the Guida River, northwest of New South Wales, near Bingra. As you can see, it's a pretty nice spot. Okay, the packs we're looking at today are the Atmos and the Aurora packs by Osprey. Now we picked these packs particularly for the Overland track, of which there will be at the end of this video or a separate video showing you the gear going into those packs and how to pack them and what gear you need, including food for that overland track walk. Anna and I did that walk in 10 days, so we took our time and did some side tracks. I'm pretty sure we're about 17 kilos leaving, which is pretty damn heavy, to tell the truth. You know you've got 17 kilos on your back. Obviously it gets lighter fairly quickly, but it does take a day or two before that lightens off. These packs are designed to carry those sorts of weights. Some of the other reviews you looked at, the Exos, the Aurora, EJ, they're not going to carry these sorts of weights unless you've got super lightweight gear and you're doing the overland in a super fast running pace. Anyway, the load range on these recommend is 14 to 22 kilograms. Again, I would not be pushing this to 22 kilograms, 17, 18 max. I would even be looking at not pushing it to 18. Anyway, I'll show you the pack or packs. So this is the Atmos, which is the male version, and we'll just run through some of the features, starting at the back of the pack. So we have a quite a large pocket that has mesh for breathability. Typically, you'll have your bum pad and a digging stick for toilet paper, bits and pieces like that. Easy access stuff. You might have, if it's raining on and off, you might be putting your raincoat in and out of there, that sort of thing. So that clips up. Now this one has zippers either side. So you can unzip these all the way down and you've got access to a large cavity in the side of it. Now, again, I actually don't tend to use that because by the time you actually pack the pack full, it's a little bit difficult to get into those. So they're a feature there, and use it or you don't. I don't tend to use them, or I put something small in it. Moving to the bottom, now at the bottom of this pack, it has like a harness here that you can cinch your tent to, or a sleeping pad or something, so you can actually put some extra gear on the outside of this pack. I tend not to do that. We tend to be able to get most of the gear into the pack because it is a 65 litre pack. Now there is an area at the bottom here which is quite large, and it does have a flap that segregates this area from the rest. So what we tend to do is put our sleeping gear, mattresses, pillows, sleeping bags, etc. in here. So it's basically lay that down, straight access to that pocket without digging to the bottom of your pack looking for bits and pieces. As I said, there's a strap to strap a tent, like an MSR, Hubba, NX series type tent or something like that. Okay, so moving to the top, we'll go to the top first. There's a pocket, quite a substantial pocket. Now this does clip off, so it's got your little clips and it will clip off. It has two sections, so there's a zip here into a main section and then a smaller section at the top. So if you've got little bits and pieces, toiletries, those sorts of things can go into that pocket. And this is quite a large area. You can have your lunch in there or whatever you're trying to pack. And we'll be showing you that with some of the gear and how that works for the overland track in particular. Obviously, this pack can be used for any multi-day hike, but we're going to show you the overland track. Okay, so that, like I said, that is removable. Moving to the inside, it has, trying to get you to see, an area for your bladder. We tend to use bladders, so the water just cinches into that. It's got a clip here to hold it so it doesn't fall down, and the bladder slips in there. Or if you prefer, some people prefer the bottles, which will slide into the side pockets. There's pockets on both sides, and you can access those like that. Now, moving on to the actual harness. Now, that's the harness at the back of this pack is what makes it able to carry heavy loads. These packs either come in a 50 litre or a 65 litre, and that's both for the Atmos and the Aura. Okay, so this harness is substantial. There is good padding on this harness to stop it biting into your ear, although you're trying not to have that weight there, but that is a substantial harness. They call this the anti-gravity system. So this mesh is completely sewn in all the way through. You actually see, if I actually have to pull this open, it's all the way in one piece. So the weight is transferred all the way down onto these extremely heavy hip belts. As you can see, there's a double harness with a cinch. So we've got two straps there, and you're pulling it from the outside. You can get some serious tension onto this around your hips to hold the weight. So they call this the anti-gravity system. Now you need to check on the site for your height, because they do come in different sizes, but it is adjustable to quite a large area. Okay. On this one, it also has your zip pockets for compass. I usually put compass, insect repellent, those sorts of things in that. And this one's your snacks, usually. Muesli bars or chocolates, cherry ripes, whatever you like. So that's pretty well it. Obviously, it's got areas for walking poles or ice axes if you happen to be anywhere else besides probably Australia. Okay, so it's got areas for the hydration to come through the side of the pack, and it cinches down through these straps. So it's designed for the bladders. Osprey also supply some bladders for these. They'll be on the website if you want to check those out. I'll just bring out the Aura. So the Aura is pretty well the same thing. Some nice colours. So the harness a little bit wider, and it's just a different frame. The way the frame's designed, so it's a woman's backpack. But as far as the rest of the features, they are exactly the same. They're just designed for male and female. You've got your whistle. It's all the same. Okay, I think that's it from High Tech on this particular gear review. Thanks for watching. Catch ya.